Pilipino sa kaniyang palad, nag-alay ng ganda dilag at sa kanyang at ganda. Dayuhan ay nahalina, bayan ko iniyak ka, nasadlak sa dusay. Ibon man may layang lumipad, kulungin mo at umiiyak. Bayan pa kayang sakdal tilag, ang dimag na sang wakaalpas. Pilipinas kong minumutya, bugad ng luha at dalita. Aking adhika, makita kang sakdalaya. Bayan pa kayang sakdal ilang, ang dimag na sang wakaalpas. Pilipinas kong minumutya, bugad ng luha at dalita. Aking adhika, makita kang sakdalaya. Aking adhika, makita kang
Jean, that was Maria. Yes, that was Maria Larocco. She was a finalist in X Factor UK 2018. And now she has a very promising career in the Philippines. She has released her single, her album. And during the before the lockdown, she was touring the Philippines and in the US for some concerts. At para po sa kaalaman ng ating mga kababayan, si Maria Larocco rin ang nagpahiram ng boses sa theme music ng One You Connect. Yung po napapanood ninyo na opening namin, na opening billboard ng One You Connect, boses po ni Maria Larocco yon. Maraming salamat sa iyo, Maria. We miss you. And hinihintay namin ang pagbabalik mo dito sa United Kingdom.
Yes, mabuhay.
Mabuhay. And Jean, dumako na tayo dito sa pinakaabangan syempre ng ating Filipino communities. Dahil makakasama po natin ang ilan sa Philcom leaders ng iba-ibang asosasyon dito sa United Kingdom at Ireland. Sino ba yung ating guest this afternoon para magbahagi po ng kanilang selebrasyon ng Araw ng Kalayaan?
Okay, so Rose, meron tayong 4 na bisita ngayon. Mula sa Filipino Derby and Derbyshire community, si Nina Punzalan Fadri.
Okay.
At mula naman sa Birmingham, sa kapatiran ng Migranteng Pilipino UK, andyan po si April Mendoza Ile J. Gadayan. And then, ikaw, Rose.
Yes. At mula naman po sa Caviteños, UK, makakasama po natin si Miss Yvette Ramos. And mula naman sa Ireland, siya po ang founder ng Outreach Ireland, si Miss Vanda Mashon Brady. Yes, tawagin na natin yung ating mga Philcom leaders.
Okay.
Hello, bati muna po tayo sa ating pong mga guest.
Hello po.
Hello po. Yes, magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. Yes, At saka Jean, isama na rin natin kasi kanina nagka-problema ang ating reporter mula sa south of France na si Danny Cabellon para magbigay din sa atin ng update. Nandyan din si Danny Cabellon. So, hingan muna po natin. Yes, hingan muna po natin ng update si Danny Cabellon mula sa south of France kung ano naman po ang pinagkakaabalahan ng mga Pinoy doon. Danny, thank you for joining us kahit busy ang hapon mo ngayon. Yes, ano po ang pinagkakaabalahan ng ating mga babayan?
Okay, sorry everyone dahil I have a difficult sa connections because I'm always running. Actually, we cannot celebrate our Independence Day because of pandemic. So normally kasi sineselebrate lagi namin sila in public, in the middle of the plaza to siyempre nang mapanood din ng ibang mga Pranse. But this year, dahil nga sa restrictions, so we came out na lang na with the different associations, we organized to help them, to give them a pantry relief. So ang ginawa namin is nagbigay kami ng mga tulong sa kanila, which is yung included ng mga pagkain, may bigas, may toyo, may mantika, and yun nga, yung pang-araw-araw na pangangailangan nila for about 3 or 4 days. So yan yung aming naisip para mai-celebrate ang kwan dito, ang Independence Day in that way. Kasi nga hindi pwedeng gamitin sa labas, which is hindi rin kami nakapag-celebrate ng at least man lang sa labas to have our flagpole and everything. So ginawa na lang namin sa loob ng simbahan, and then we just after the mass we are donating this pantry relief na ipinrepair namin sa kanila. So far kahapon nag-umpisa na kami. We start in Antibes, and then we give away around 80 pantry bags na ibigay sa kanila, which is they are very happy naman. And then this morning at 9:30 yung Masanis, and then we gave them around 100 to 120 bags na relief pantry. So now ongoing pa kami. Ito nga nagrarush ako dahil we have another mass in Cannes, and mga 3:30 nandun kami to give them another, after the mass magbibigay uli kami ng ganung pantry at saka mga relief sa mga kababayan natin. After that, after ng Cannes, we have Monaco din. It's covered Beausoleil in Monaco at 5:30, and then we are tapos na kami in that. So we are really very busy this Independence Day Sunday dahil sa ganito namin sa celebrate muna sa ngayon itong Independence Day natin dito, kasi yun nga, mupo muna ako. Medyo ko na I'm not in a proper costume dahil tinanggal ko yung aking kanina, tinanggal ko yung aking parang Tagalog. Kasi kumuha pa kami ng 80 bags kasi na para dadalhin namin ngayon sa Beausoleil at saka sa Cannes. So we are preparing for them this. So I'm really sorry I'm late and I have difficulty to connect dahil yung 3G ko is not really working well then. So
thank you, Danny. Panghuli siguro, sino ang nasa likod ng pamimigay ng pagkain na yan sa iba-ibang lugar dyan sa south of France?
Well, yun nga, 1 week before, I was naisip nga namin with Father Bong Aliejo, yung priest namin dito, how we can celebrate itong ang Independence Day namin dito. So we came out na lang na total marami pa rin namang walang trabaho, marami pa rin mga kababayan natin in needs, and then we came out na sige, magkuhan na lang tayo, mag-raise tayo ng funds between associations, and then tinulungan pa rin kami ng Secours Populaire Français, which is sila lagi yung nasa likod namin. So we came out na lang na magbigay nga ng ganitong tipo ng ng kasiyahan sa ating mga kababayan. So we just, ang nasa likod nito is, which is Corps Populaire, BFF Group Côte d'Azur, yung religion Catholic, and then Kabalikat, Knights of Rizal, Can and Busoley chapter, and then Filipino Frontliners. So kami yung actually nag-organize dito sa kanila. We are really surprised dahil this morning yung mas namin sa list, talagang napuno yung simbahan. I mean, siguro hindi naman siguro dahil may relief, pero siguro talagang yung spirit ng independence ay nandyan. So we are really happy na yung simbahan ay puno ng mga Filipinos. You see, talagang walang space. So we are happy. We are happy giving this service. We are happy giving this sa ating mga kababayan to celebrate maski pa paano. So yung nasa loob ng mga bags is we put some meat, chicken, and then meron din siyang karne. Then may po siya, may sardinas, which is hindi ko na na-picture ng Rose, pasensya ka na.
Oo, walang problema.
So may mantika siya, may asukal, may kape, yung mga standard na talagang pangangailangan. May tinapay, so yun yung nasa loob ng mga bags. So yun.
Okay. Thank you, Danny. We don't want to keep you dahil inaabala ka namin habang nagdi-distribute kayo ng pagkain. Maraming salamat at mabuhay po kayo.
Thank you.
Mabuhay
Mabuhay
kayo. Happy Independence, happy 123rd Independence sa inyong lahat. And once again, sorry dahil I needed to be rushed talaga dahil I need to be na. And thank you, Rose, for this opportunity. Thank you, Rose, and thank you, Jean, again for this opportunity to highlighting all this good thing sa side namin. And hope you all well. Thank you.
Okay, salamat po.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Pabatiin mo. Thank you. Pabatiin muna natin, Jean, si Miss Nina, si April, si Yvette, at saka si Vanda. And then we will pause for a very, very short break. Okay?
All right.
Nina?
Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Ma'am Rose, salamat po sa Sir Jean sa pag-invite sa amin. Wala po sa Filipino Derby and Derby Star community here in Derby, in UK. Magandang hapon po sa lahat.
Okay. Yes, April?
Hello. Magandang hapon po sa lahat. Kung maayong ugto kung sa Ilonggo pa because I'm from Bacolod. Thank you for having us here, lalo na po yung kami Pinoy dito sa Birmingham, and I'm looking forward po mamaya sa pag-usapan natin.
Great. Yvette?
Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat at maraming salamat for having us here. Caviteños, UK, London.
Okay. And from Ireland po ito, kasama natin mula sa Ireland.
Hello, maayong hapon sa inyong tanan. Maayong hapon sa tanan ng mga Bisaya tingha. Happy Independence Day to everyone and thank you for having me in your show today.
Okay. Thank you po. Magbabalik po tayo after this very short break. Okay? Diyan lang po kayo. Stay tuned. Keep sharing. Huwag po kayong bibitiw. Okay?
This segment is brought to you by World Remit, a better way to send money.
Sa World Remit, naiintindihan namin ang iyong paglalakbay. Na minsan, kailangan lumayo upang makamit ang tagumpay. With ways to save more, when you send more, World Remit is here for you, so you can be there for them.
Nagbabalik po ang One You Connect at kasama po natin ang mga Philcom leaders mula po sa iba-ibang bahagi ng UK at ng Ireland. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Please don't forget to share the link at mag-comment po kayo. Wag din po kayong bibitayo dahil po yung pong mga nanalo po dun sa contest natin last week, yung last 5 ay i-announce po namin later. Yan po yung eskwela sa pandemya, yung pong mga photo captions na napakaganda mula sa ating mga kababayan. Yes, Jean and everybody, simulan na natin, Jean, ang tanong sa ating mga Philcom leaders kung paano ba sinelebrate ng kanilang mga organisasyon, ng Filipino community sa kanilang lugar ang Araw ng Kalayaan. So simulan po natin kay Miss Nina.
Yes, magandang hapon po. Sinelebrate po namin yung Araw ng Kalayaan kahapon. Nagkaroon po ng raising ng flag sa City of Derby. That is a historical event for us. First time po kami pinayagan na makapagtaas po kami ng flag. At nagkaroon po kami ng showcase ng mga katutubong sayaw na from 4 years old hanggang sa mga adult po nag-present. And dahil anniversary po ng Filipino Derby and Derbyshire community for our 10th year, nirecognize po kami na City of Derby. Binigyan po kami ng plaque to represent. Ilalagay po ito sa St. Peter Memorial Garden sa harapan po ng Derby City Council. At may mga dumalo po na mga representative from City of Council. Due to sa restriction po, limited lang po yung mga nakadalo. Sana po sa susunod na celebration ng Araw ng Kalayaan, mas marami pa po mga Pilipino na maka-witness at makasama po sa araw na ito, sa Araw ng Kalayaan. Salamat.
Wow! So yan yung mga sumasayaw pa sa Derby and Derbyshire. At mula naman po dyan, ay dadako naman po tayo sa Birmingham. April, go ahead.
Hello po. Just to correct lang po, I'm not the leader right now ng Kami Pinoy. Actually, representative lang po ako ngayon. Our current leader is James Mananghaya. So yun po, actually yesterday was our 20-year flag raising ceremony na po dito sa Birmingham. Because we've started 2001. So nag-celebrate po kami ng Philippine independence starting 2001 and then up to now. So 20 years po yesterday. Unfortunately, dahil po sa restriction, yan po yung nakita nyo sa video, yan po yung, I think that was the 2018 we celebrated at the front of the town hall na sumasama po yung mga mayors at that time. Pero yesterday, dahil nga sa restriction, since last year, we did our Philippine Independence virtual po. We have invited guests from the embassy, and then we've got yung mga dati po yung tumulong sa amin because it's a 20-year nga po na celebration. Even there in the Philippines, nag-join po sa amin sa virtual. And the way we celebrated it before the COVID, yun nga po, the same din po sa Derby. May mga sayawan din po. First thing in the morning, we have to go to the town hall with the mayor para i-celebrate po yung flag raising. And then, ayan po yung mga dating picture na sumayaw kami kasama ng mayor. I think that was 2019, just before the pandemic. Ayan po, makita sa picture. And then, sa labas po mismo ng town hall, we did our dance na iba-ibang pong culture dances po natin. Pinikling, and we joined the Lord's Mayor event in Birmingham para mapakita na rin po sa ibang mga aside from the Filipino po, sa mga nandito po sa Birmingham, our culture, our dances, and our historical events. And then after po normally niyan, meron po kaming celebration right after that. This is what we call paligsayahan. Nakikita na sa picture. We do our, yung kanina po, is a picture na yun. Paligsayahan is like a sports event. But instead of the modern sports po, pinapakita po namin sa mga current generation, ang previous sayaw po natin, like, not sayaw, I mean yung dance po, I mean yung sports, like yung mga piko, or we did the sipa, at sas meron din po yung gulong, yung mga lahat po ng laro ng kabataan po natin. we're trying to show it to them. At tapos para i-encourage din po yung mga kabataan to join and they will know what it was like to be in the Philippines at that time ng mga sayaw. So yun po yung ang pag-celebrate po namin ng independence here in Birmingham. Salamat po.
Thank you. And dadako naman po tayo sa London mula po sa Caviteños, UK, si Miss Yvette Ramos Castillo.
Magandang hapon po and happy 23 Independence Day sa ating lahat. Caviteños UK started 2012 and every year nag-celebrate kami ng Independence Day among Caviteños and fellow Filipino residing and working in the UK. And nag-start kami every year that yung Amperley race up in London, Dawat-Dawat na replica. And then nagwagayway, nagkarakol kami. And then yung mga pagkain natin bilang Pinoy, ang lechon, yung mga pagkain nating mga delicacies, ginagawa namin. Pero nga due sa pandemic, ay successful pa rin po namin naidaos ang aming Independence Day dito sa London. At pinangunahan po yan ni Father Claro sa FV Lives kahapon sa Thanksgiving Mass. At pagkatapos po noon ay meron po kaming hakbang ng kalayaan. Nag-walk po kami from Waterloo at diretso po kami sa Trafalgar at doon po kami nag national anthem sa Philippine Embassy at successful po naming na nagampanan at naidaos ang aming selebrasyon dito. Pinapasalamatan po namin lahat po ng aming committee member kasi po sila po ay talagang abot kamay at lahat ng aming mga ginagawa ay patuloy po naming nagagampanan ito. Sa ayan po, makikita po. Marami pong salamat. At yun po ang aming na
Yvette, nakita ko rin na sumayaw pa kayo sa harap ng Jollibee kahapon. Nangunguna ka doon, Yvette. You're in the front. You were in the
kasi
front.
po, nakasanayan na po namin bilang Caviteños na magbigay po ng ating kulturang sayaw sa ating mga kababayan. Kami po ay na-request lang po kaming sumayaw kahapon sa harap ng Jollibee.
Well, salamat. Naka-attend tayo din ng mga ilang event ng Caviteños UK nung hindi pa lockdown. Gusto ko rin pasalamatan yung sponsor ng aking Filipiniana ngayong araw, si Miss Nelly Fami, na kung di dahil sa kanya, wala po akong pang Independence Day online celebration ngayon. Thank you, Tita Nelly, for my Filipiniana. And bago po tayo magpatuloy sa mga tanong natin, dadako naman po tayo sa Ireland. Vanda Brady, ano po ang celebration dyan? Alam ko may historic event na nangyari kahapon sa Ireland.
Oo, grabe, Rose. As in, we're so proud kasi there was a really special historic moment because we had the Philippine flags hoisted in Dublin City Centre for the first time along the River Liffey to commemorate the 123rd Philippine Independence Day and also to recognize the contributions of Filipinos to Ireland. So it was on the iconic River Liffey, which flows through the center of Dublin. There are 100 flagpoles. They are traditionally used to display flags for cultural and other significant events. But for the first time in the history of the Irish state, the Philippine flag has been flown alongside the Irish flag by the banks of River Liffey, next to Ireland's most famous bridge, which is the Halfpenny Bridge. It's the first pedestrian bridge that was built to cross the river. So it's really very special. And we had the Deputy Lord Mayor, Mary Callahan of Dublin City, who joined the Philippine Honorary Consul Raymond Christopher Garrett, also with the Filipino community. we all witnessed the 6 Philippine flags hoisted along the river, so which is really great. So we want to call on all Filipinos in Ireland, or anyone, any nationality who's in Ireland, to go to the Halfpenny Bridge and go there yourself, take a photo, post it, and show everyone how proud you are of the Philippines. And we also want to thank Philippine Consulate Director of Trade and Business Development, Darren Smith. He was the one who organized these flags to be hoisted there with the Dublin City Council Parks Division. So that was one of our events. The other one was Rakan in Ireland, which is also very special and unique. It was Philippine Consulate Dublin's Philippine Independence Day virtual concert. So this was organized by Consular Officer Wendell Percebal, along with the technical director namin, tsaka volunteer si Jonathan Borromeo. So they had 5 bands and 8 individual performers from Dublin, Cork, Cavan, Limerick, Waterford, and there's also one from the UK. So these are performers from all walks of life. Some were students, nurses, carers, meat factory workers, chefs, IT experts, engineers, accountants, and HR and hospitality workers. So they all sent music videos, and it was so nice because, you know, they're not only working hard to feed their families back home, but also they find time to hone their musical skills and talents just for the spirit of, you know, bayanihan. So that was very nice. And the last one is Bright Lights. This is a youth singing champions group. The Philippine Independence Day was celebrated along with a really big youth music festival here in Ireland called Crenon Nanog. It is a youth festival of free creativity for young people. So we had the Bright Lights Band. Rose, you know, this group, they're all singing champions. They won a lot of competitions, international competitions as well. So they celebrated along with in the festival, along with Garage Land. And we were there to feature a video which included the Kildare Filipino Multicultural Grand Champions. They were dancing champions as well, who performed internationally, and also with the Philippine Consulate General in Frankfurt. So this was really nice. And of course, we had there Aina Duhenya Conway as well, who was the representative from the consulate, and she's the president of the Kildare Filipino community. So that was another event as well. So it's very nice because Filipino performers were also featured along with 90 performers of artists of all ages and genres. And this was aired in multiple online platforms on RTE2, supported by RTE, as well as Garageland TV. So yeah, big congratulations to Melissa Ferraren. She's the director, and she's the one who did this, who made this possible, and she promotes Filipino events and Filipino performers in Ireland.
Well done.
So,
yes. Bago magtanong si Jean, babatiin ko muna yung nanonood po sa atin ng live. Kanina pa, Axe Corner mula po sa Russia. Ang ating pong kaibigan na si Jessica Gross mula sa Germany. Nanonood din si Arlene Oxida. I think si Arlene ay Caviteños, UK. Nanonood din ang ating kaibigan na si Marie Fairbank. At yung Jean, yung masugid na taga-subaybay natin, nag-iisang taga-Ghana. Nakita ko kanina.
Yes.
Nag-message
Yes,
din siya. Si?
Tony.
Si Tony. Okay. Salamat po sa panunood po ninyo. Jean, go ahead. Your first question to our guests.
Sige. Okay, so congratulations muna sa inyong lahat dahil ang gaganda ng inyong mga ginagawa, no? Pero parang napansin ko parang tradisyon na yata ng community natin, ano, na dati may Barrio Fiesta, ngayon may kalayaan celebrations. So ang tanong ko is, bakit importante na ipagdiwang ninyo ang araw ng ating kalayaan? Ano ang halaga nito sa inyo o sa inyong sa Filipino communities na inyong pinagsisilbihan? Yan po. So kay Nina muna.
Para po sa amin, para po sa lahat ng mga Pilipino na nasa ibang bansa, ito po ay symbolic, napaka-emotional para sa ating lahat na may pamahagi yung ng Filipino community yung yugto ng ating kalayaan at maitaas po yung ma-raise po yung profile ng Pilipino at ma-promote po yung culture identity natin sa kung nasaan man po tayong bansa. So napakahalaga po at napaka-importante po na may celebrate po ang araw ng kalayaan.
Okay, salamat
April?
po. April?
Hello po. Actually, yun nga yung sabi ko nga, we've been celebrating it for 20 years na mo, ang Philippine independence. I think para sa atin, sa akin at saka sa amin na rin dito, I'm sure everyone will agree with me. Di ba, freedom and liberty is just worth celebrating for. Kahit na saan po tayo, kahit we're here in Birmingham, sa London, kahit saan panig po ng mundo. It's just way of a gratitude to alam mo yung pagbigyan natin yung mga heroes natin before who fought and won and giving us sovereignty and the liberty. So it's just one way of giving them our gratitude. And at the same time, para rin po ma-showcase po natin like yung sa mga pictures nakita ng mga yung costumes ng Philippines, yung culture po natin, the very colorful cultural heritage natin will be shown to other parts of the world. And at the same time, it will be our honor to encourage or inculcate to our new generation na even though we're far away from home, we still have to know our identity. We need to find out who we are and where we came from. And we should be proud of it. So, the liberty and the freedom and independence is worth celebrating for kahit saan man po tayo dako ng mundo.
Yvette?
Hi po again. Sa akin po bilang taga Cavite, napaka-importante po ito para i-celebrate, to commemorate the declaration of our Philippines Independence Day sa pag-alala sa ating bayani na nagbuwis ng buhay para makamtan ang ating tunay na kalayaan. Kaya talaga pong bata pa lang ako, makikita nyo na ang pagse-celebrate namin ng kalayaan sa Cavite at yun po ay tuwan-tuwa ako at maipagpatuloy dito sa London na bumuo ng grupo ng Caviteños at taon-taon po namin itong isineselebrate bilang taga-Caviteño at hindi lang po taga-Caviteños. Nasa kultura na po natin ito bilang pag-alala sa ating kalayaan. Maraming salamat po.
Cavite. And Banda, please.
For me, na-mention na nilang lahat. Ako, for me, one thing that I think should be emphasized is it's nice to celebrate our culture, our heritage, but it's also good to reach out and integrate and not just remain in our bubble, if you know what I mean. If we celebrate, tayo lang nung nandun, and it's nice, you're with your friends, you're all with your fellow Filipinos, but also remember that you're in a second home now, so it's important to share what we have with your new home country. That way, you won't believe what you will discover, because when other cultures ask you what is the Philippines, that's when you really think, that's when you realize kung kilala niyo ba talaga yung ating country, our culture, and everything. So, yun lang ang akin. Philippine Independence Day is celebrating our culture and also integrating with our second homes and making sure na we share and integrate and celebrate the diversity of cultures as well.
Wow. Ang bigat naman ng mga sinabi ni Banda. But that's true, Kasi siyempre lalo na ngayon na nagkakaroon na ng recognition ang mga Pinoy dito sa UK and Ireland. So Rose, your question?
Ano ba yung tanong ko? Bigla akong napaisip doon sa sinabi ni Banda.
Oo,
kasi tama naman yun. Yes, my question is, ano bang Filipino values yung gusto po ninyong, that you are proud of, that you want the people in the UK to know about? Kasi marami naman talaga tayong nakaka-proud na culture, bahagi ng kultura natin, values natin. Pero kayo po bilang leaders ng community, bilang magulang din, ano yung gusto ninyo na ituro sa mga anak nyo? And at the same time, the ones na gusto nyong i-highlight sa pakikitungo ninyo when you deal with the British community? Sige po, go ahead. Huwag tayong mahiya. Oo, para yes.
Pwede.
April, go ahead.
Okay. I think the best values for me talaga, because it's all gonna start from there, is our faith. You know, our religion. The Philippines is a country of Christians. It all coming to it. If you have that faith in our hearts, we have the joy of Jesus in our heart. Actually, kanina from the church ako, yun yung ano namin, yung Jesus, the joy of Jesus in our heart. Within ourselves. Kasi doon na lumalabas yung resiliency ng mga Pilipino, di ba? We're very known to that. And at the same time, nandun na rin yung family values, the close family ties, that it's really, I want to impart to my kids and to the rest of the community as well. Now, once we have faith and once we have God in our hearts, the rest follows it. Nagiging optimistic tayo, nagiging resilient tayo, and at the same time, nagiging adaptable tayo and hospitable. Yun ang hospitality natin ng mga Filipino, talagang well-known talaga yon. We welcome everyone, kung hanggang saan lang yung makaya natin, we have to give, we have to share, we're very generous. Nakikita na rin actually yan during this pandemic, di ba? Nagiging ano tayo na despite what's going on right now, we still have that happiness and joy and within ourselves that you can see it kahit sa Philippines, yung sense spirit of sharing, community pantry, it's all over, and it's actually it's being followed in other parts of the country and other parts of the world as well. So I think that's the good values that we can share and impart to our kids and to the other communities here in the UK as well.
Okay, so
Very nice.
si Yvette naman and then Vanda.
Sa akin ang importante sa akin ang pagkakawang gawa na maipapamana natin yan at matutularan ng bawat isa yung mag-share sa lahat ng ginagawa. Kahit anong pagod mo, basta nakatulong ka sa kapwa mo, masaya ka na Yun may pamamana mo ang kabutihan at pagpapakawang gawa sa mga kabataan. Makikita nila yung magandang ginagawa mo.
Okay, thank you, Yvette. Ang ibig mo sabihin yung pagtutulungan ng mga Filipinos din, ano? Sa mga panahon na kailangan natin yung isa't isa. Ninya, hindi ka pa pala sumasagot. We forgot to ask you. Yes. Ninya and then Vanda. Okay, go ahead. Sige po. Si Vanda muna. Okay, Vanda?
Okay. Ako for me, it boils down to love and respect. Everything will grow from there. Kung tayong lahat, which is we all have that naman. We love and respect other people, and that is what I think makes the Filipinos special. Kasi pag nandyan yan sa atin, yung values na yan, very basic. We learned that from the day we start school. We just carry on and keep that going, and we will do fine, even with all the problems in the world.
Nax. Pang Miss Universe yung tanong natin. Nina. Yes, Miss Nina.
Importante po na lagi natin mamulat lalo sa bagong generation, yung pagmamahal sa pamilya, yung paggalang sa lola, sa lolo, sa mananay natin, sa ating tatay, ate, kuya, na yung huwag natin makalimutan yung pagmano, yung tradisyon na sabi nga nakamulatan ng ating mga magulang na para din makalimutan ng ating mga bagong generasyon. Yung puro compassion, yung empathy, yung pagtutulungan, talagang po sa ating mga Pilipino yung values na pagtutulungan na kahit hindi mo kakilala, kahit nasang lugar ka, basta Pilipino, at alam natin nangangailangan, nandun po agad yung heart natin na abutin. Kahit nga po sabi, hindi lang kapwa Pilipino, kahit po ibang mga lahi, nandun po yung pagtulong talaga sa tamang gawa ng mga Pilipino. Yun po yung talagang values na meron po tayo.
Okay. I think, Jean, ikaw na yung panghuli kasi the last, ang panghuli na parting words ng ating mga guests.
Oo. So,
go ahead.
well, actually, it's not necessarily a question but a comment because I think lahat sila ay nasabi na yung magagandang mga layunin, adikain o bilang isang Pinoy, no? Ang gusto ko lang kasi makita, kasi tagal ko na sa community, is okay, so nagdadala tayo dito ng magagandang mga kaugalian natin at mga tradisyon, at dito naman sa UK o sa Europe, kumukuha naman tayo ng mga the best of their culture at pinagsasama-sama natin. So di ba dapat lalo tayong nagiging mas magaling na klase ng tao? So yung magaganda ng UK o ng Ireland, yung magaganda ng Pilipinas, pag pinagsama-sama natin, parang unbeatable na tayo bilang community. So yun lang. So kung may comments ang bawat isa doon, I'd like to hear. Please.
I want to comment as well. I think it's a good idea yung Kuya Jin, yung sinabi mo about the goodness of the Filipino and the goodness of the Western world. Siguro, I think probably because as I have mentioned earlier on about your resiliency ng mga Filipino, which is a good thing. I think if you have to couple it with the critical thinking of the Western world, the critical thinking of the UK, mga tao, kasi sometimes too much resiliency, nagiging tayo, we tend to resign of what's going on, yung parang bahala na. Sometimes we just, okay, kaya natin to. We don't tend to ask questions kasi kaya natin to, mga ganan. Pero pag meron tayong yung tawag nito na na-develop, kasi ang mga anak ko dito, we have noticed it actually, they are more, parang nagkaroon ng confidence. They do have their own critical thinking. They were developed in the early years how to ask questions, how to exert yourself. So parang it's a good thing talaga i-mix yung ganon. Yung sometimes hindi na tayo nagiging, because we seem to resign to the bleak of the status or affair of the world right now. So pag meron tayong character na ganon niya, di ba it's so good na meron tayong resiliency but at the same time, meron tayong capacity to ask questions, to exert our effort or to show the world or universe rather. Para sa na di ba yung ng mga Pilipino. So I think it's a good thing it's to mix them, yung characters na ganyan sa isang tao kasi magiging yun ang sabi mo, the best na talaga tayo because we have to be open and at the same time there's the resiliency and the attitude that we have. Yun lang po yung ma-share ko.
Okay.
Wow, ganda naman. Okay, so sino po susunod?
Ako naman, I think ang important lang is yung youth. Kasi tayo, mga matatanda na, matitigas na ang ulo natin, like lahat yata ng communities all over Europe, Filipino communities medyo divided, and that's normal, that's just the reality. Pero if we teach the youth, ang yung mga anak talaga natin, kasi as we grow older, they get older, and then you don't have time to talk to them as much anymore. Yung mga teenagers, ayaw na makinig sa atin. So I think we should really think about our children, kasi sila na yung next generation. Sila yung mas open. To be honest, mas open sila ngayon to all races and religions than us. Kasi tayo matitigas na nga ang ulo natin. So we really have to look after them and educate them as early as we can.
Totoo po. That's true.
Galing. Okay. Ninya?
Sa akin po, yung as Pilipino, po yung talagang napaka-cooperative natin, and we respect diversity, that kahit samantalang bansang pumunta, we easily adapt, and then talaga po yung we are the gap between the cultural, talagang sabi nga, Filipino ways are napaka-adaptability, napakadali po nating maka-adapt. Sabi nga, pag kahit sa bansa tayo pumunta, may Pilipino at napaka po natin. Sabi nga yung sinabi din po yung napaka-resilient in any situation na nangyayari po sa buhay natin. So, yun lang po.
Okay. Salamat po.
And si Yvette, please.
Yeah. Actually, I'm so proud sa mga Pilipino. Talagang kahit saan tayo pumunta, madali tayong nakaka-adapt ng mga ibang kultura. Masasabi ko lang talaga at narinig ko na sa mga ibang lahi na ang Pilipino ay matatalino. Ang Pilipino ay masisipag. So talagang nakaka-overwhelm, masaya kasi yun tayo Nahubog tayo sa sipag, nahubog tayo sa talino. Kaya kahit saan tayo, Pilipino is the best.
Okay.
Nice. Alam mo, Rose, ewan ko napansin mo, kinwote ng ating kasamang si Jay Montelibano MacLeod, yung team song natin sa Juan You Connect, Pilipino, itaas ang noo, ipagmalaki mo ang galing mo, isigaw sa mundo. Di ba? Ang galing ha? Kasi hindi na lang tayo basta Pinoy o basta British. Or Irish, no? We're British or Irish Pinoys. We are citizens of the world. Di ba? So ayan, Rose.
Salamat. Ibalik mo nga, Chad, yung quote ni Jay Jan, kasi yan ay galing mula sa kanya. Yan po ay titik na sinulat ni Jay Montelibano MacLeod, ang theme song ng Juan You Connect. Pilipino, itaas ang noo, pagmalaki mo. Ang galing mo, isigaw sa mundo. So on that note, maraming salamat po sa lahat ng naging bahagi ng selebrasyon ng Araw ng Kalayaan, kahit po online ito. Thank you for sharing with us your celebrations in your particular community. April, si Nina, si Vanda, and si Yvette. April was saying a while ago na hindi daw siya yung leader. But I think we have a misconception of a leader. Once you are in a community, you lead once you're in a group, you lead the community because you're part of organizing events, you're part of so many activities. So you're a representative of Kami Pinoy, so leader ka rin. Di po ba? So yun, maraming salamat po sa inyo. Maligayang araw ng kalayaan sa inyo. Thank you for wearing our Philippine costume.
T-shirt lang na Kami Pinoy.
Oo, okay lang po yan kasi minsan yung iba nating kababayan hindi talaga wala silang mga ready or nakatago pa sa kanilang attic yung mga Filipiniana natin. So that's fine. Maraming salamat at mabuhay po kayo. Hopefully this is not the last na makakapagkwentuhan tayo. In the future ay marami pa po tayong episodes so that we connect with the community. So, dito po nagtatapos ang Philcom Connect. Wag po kayong mga aalis, mga kababayan na nanonood dahil i-announce po natin yung winners ng ating edukasyon sa pandemya after this break. Salamat po. So that was Kahit Isang Saglit ni Louie Ocampo, played by classical guitarist Jay Valdez. Ito po ang huling bahagi ng One You Connect. Jean, i-announce na natin yung winners ng World Remit, Edukasyon, Eskwela sa Pandemya. So, Chad, please go ahead. Our first 5 winners. Ayan, si Razan Duray.
Riazan.
Okay.
Riazan Duray Tristram.
Ang
Okay,
hirap
so-
naman ang pangalan niya.
Oo, Russian name yan. Russian town. Online
Oo nga.
learning. Oo. Working situation in our spare room. Wow. Okay.
Malajungle
vibes. Malajungle vibes with lots of my rare house plants. Ayan, Rose. Ang ganda. Garden.
Ang galing naman. Okay, congratulations. Our second winner po for the Edukasyon, Eskwela sa Pandemya, mula po sa World Remit, Marilet Balatbat. Kamag-anak kaya ito ni ano?
Ni Max.
Oo,
Yung
ni Max Balatbat. Here's my
nga.
son, Nathan, grade 4 student, answering in his worksheet. Medyo konting kembot dahil hanggang next month daw ay hindi pa tapos ang school year. Nag-struggle daw sila dahil nga po dito sa kondisyon sa Pilipinas, mahirap po ang internet dyan at umaasa silang babalik na sa normal. Okay, maraming salamat and congratulations sa iyo. And our third winner,
Maan Marcelo. Okay, so she's trying to study through virtually in these trying times. I must say, studying on my own was really challenging. That being said, mas na-appreciate ko po ang face-to-face setup na meron dati. But still, I'm thankful that I can still study at this time and learn the things that I love with the people around me.
hashtag
Ganda rin naman.
stand with World Remit, hashtag Eskwela sa Pandemya, taga Porac, Pampanga po ang ating third winner. Congratulations, Maan. And the fourth? Uy, Ella Calyo.
Ganda naman ang picture.
Ito po ang picture ng kanyang anak na si Princess, grade 2 pupil o parang elementary school. She misses school so much. She would ask me, when is she going to school again? As a mother, I feel so sad, but I said that they will go back to school when her teacher says so. So gustong-gusto na ng anak po niya na bumalik sa face-to-face classes kasi sa edad naman talaga ng mga bata, kailangan talaga nila ng interaction. At ang nanay niya ay isa ding teacher sa Jose Panganiban National High School. Congratulations, Miss Ella Marcos. Kilala ko po ang pangalan na yan, taga Jose Panganiban, Camarines Norte. And our last winner,
Rose, before we
OMG.
before we mention the last winner, remind us ano nga ba yung premyo na matatanggap nila?
Ang matatanggap po nila ay premyo na 20 pounds. So kung nasa Pilipinas po kayo, ang matatanggap po ninyo ay in peso, na i-convert na po yan sa peso. At ang aming po mga kasamahan dito ay they will contact you using the same account that you used to post that message and the picture, and then they will transfer the money in your preferred bank via, of course, World Remit. So, ayan, baon sa eskwela yan ng ating mga estudyante, Jean, ha? 20 pounds is, how much is that in Philippines? In peso? Over 1,000.
1,000 something.
Okay,
1,300.
wala kay Jean, 1,250. Okay, yung last winner natin,
Si Angel Lu
Tulyao Eclarinal. Okay.
Wait,
So,
kilala ko yung apelyido na yan.
oo, she's my niece. Ayan, full disclosure, she's my niece. Pero as I said, hindi po ako kasama doon sa panel na pumipili ng mga winners. So, deserve niya ang manalo. Ayan, dahil sa ganda ng kanyang caption.
Yeah. So, online class, despite that struggle, this didn't make me give up on studying hard for my future. Plus, our school helped us. They gave us quality education, enjoyable school year, and they never forget to teach us to have God in the center of our education. Wow.
Uy, pang Miss Universe naman yung sagot of my niece. Alam mo, nagmana sa akin yan. She's top of her class. Magaling ang batang yan. Masipag mag-aral, and she's a good student and she's a good kid. So congratulations sa iyo, Angel Lu, for winning 1,250. May pangbaon ka na, meron ka ng pambili ng load. Yan ang mga problema ng bata sa Pilipinas. They have their own phones and may mga credit na sila. So maraming salamat po sa World Remit for giving away prizes for our winners. Ito po yung pangalawang batch of winners. Last week yung edukasyon sa pandemya, ang ating topic, Jean. Kasama natin si DepEd Secretary Leonor Magtolis Briones. And napakaganda ng feedback and mula sa ating mga viewers at maging sa ating DepEd Secretary. After the show, she watched it again and she was very pleased at nagpapasalamat siya sa interaction ng mga Filipinos in UK and Europe, and she sent us some photos. So thank you, ma'am, for your for your contribution, for your love of country at sa pagtalakayan po ninyo sa amin last week at sa ating mga winners. And yun lang, Jean, that's from my end. Natapos natin ang ating dapat gawin ngayong hapon, busy afternoon because of the celebration of Independence Day.
Well, Rose, before we go, I know we're past time, no? But batiin naman natin yung dalawang Filipina sports champions na nagbigay ng karangalan sa Pilipinas. At sila yung mga batang-bata. Ang una dito si Yuka Saso na nanalo ng US Open Golf Championship mga ilang araw na nakakaraan.
Yes.
So grabe, ang galing niya, no? And then kahapon, kung hindi nyo po napanood, naging champion naman sa doubles tennis championship sa Paris, sa Roland Garros, si Alex Iyala, 16 years old. So, grabe ang kalidad ng sportswomen natin ngayon.
Oo, parang regalo din sa ating Jean, no? Kasi nanalo si Alex yesterday and that was Philippine Independence Day. So, congratulations at mabuhay ang ating mga kababayan na binawagayway ang bandila ng Pilipinas sa Europa, sa United States of America at nag-excel sa sports. So, thank you po sa inyo. Panghuli siguro, magpasalamat tayo, Jean, dun sa mga nanonood sa atin ngayon. Kung meron pa tayong hindi nabati dito, mga kaibigan natin. Go ahead, Jean. Kung meron pa
isa napansin ko lang, si Maya Ramos o Mayus Ramos, kaibigan natin yan at inaanak dati sa kasal. Well, inaanak sa kasal, pero lumipat na siya mula sa UK at nagpunta ng ibang bansa.
Oh, well done. Well
Oo.
done, Yvette Ramos. Ayan.
Yes,
Para
kasi
kay Yvette.
kapatid niya.
Okay.
Oo.
Kapatid siya ni Yvette. Okay. Ay, may Caviteños UK din dito kanina. I think very first message. Si Ronald Sipat. Have a great episode today. Happy Independence Day. More power to One You Connect. Nakita ko rin yung message ni Malcolm Conlan. Thank you, Malcolm. Nakita ko yung pagsama mo sa Caviteños UK at saka yung photos mo around London celebrating Philippine Independence Day. So,
Yes.
congratulations po sa mga Filipino communities in Europe. Maribel Tanabalan, wow, nice melody. Ito ay, kung hindi kay Maria Larroco, ay para ito sa ating si Jay Valdez. Ang galing ni Jay, ano? Ed David, ang ating kaibigang
David.
educator. Indeed, the days of the Kundiman remain to be a period of pride in our country's music history.
Absolutely.
Salamat po. Yes, Ed David. At we should have more of the classical guitarist, Gene, in our show, no? Para we are
definitely.
reminded of the talent of Filipinos at saka yung yaman ng ating kultura. My friend Marites Allen is there also saying, sending love. Great show, guys. Mula sa ating boss na nasa backstage, J. Montelibano MacLeod. Ayan,
Yeah.
Jay.
And Carmen Hickey is there.
Okay, yung ating pong principal sa Camarines last week, I enjoy watching. Thanks everyone. Salamat Ma'am Mags sa panonood po ninyo. Okay, sino pa ba? Sana wala akong nakalimutan.
Just to point out that Cheryl Valdez has posted the YouTube address of Jay Valdez.
Ganda naman, mana sa tita, si Carmen Hickey. Thank you, tita. Siguro para sa akin yun kasi hindi naman pwedeng maganda si Gina, no? Gwapo yan. Okay, salamat po at sa ating mga, syempre sa ating mga correspondents, hiniram natin ang correspondents ng The Filipino Channel para magbigay po sa atin ng update ng mga selebrasyon ng ating mga kababayan sa iba-ibang parte ng Europa. So, Jean, galing tayo sa south of France, Rome, Italy, Barcelona, Spain, Essen, Germany. Chad, put that back kay mula sa ating boss dyan sa backstage, J. Montelibano MacLeod. Shout out to Chad sa ating technical director, Chad Solis. I know it's a busy afternoon today dahil sa dami ng guest natin and plus maraming photos. Thank you so much. Para po ito sa bayan. Ang pagsasabi natin sa ating bayang Pilipinas for the celebration of Independence Day. Maraming salamat po sa inyo. Magkikita po tayo after 2 weeks. Wala po kami next week pahinga because i-celebrate naman natin yung Father's Day with our loved ones na hindi tayo nagtatrabaho, Jean. Tayong dalawa.
Ayos lang.
Ayos na.
Sige.
Okay, maraming salamat po sa panonood po ninyo. Tutok po kayo sa One You Connect kung hindi pa po kayo nagsusubscribe at nagla-like. Please like One You Connect page para po alam ninyo ang mga bago naming activities, ang programa at yung mga pa-contest syempre na pwede kayong manalo ng premyo. So ito po ang Kwentong Pinoy, Kwentong Migrante, Kwentong One You Connect. Ako po si Rose Eclarinal.
At ako po, si Jean Alcantara.
Hanggang sa muli
sa
One You Connect.
One, saan ka man dalhin ang kapalaran, iisang bayan lang sa puso mo'y laman, pinagmulan at babalikan. Konting tiis na lang at hanggang